Aquarius, how are you? I hope all is well. Looks like somebody's going to be doing some traveling, okay? So this reading will be for September 1st to September 7th, okay? So Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising, what exactly is going on with you for this time period? 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, Aquarius. So what we got right here in the center, I'm going to do Celtic Cross. Just a little bit easier. Messages kind of come through a little clearer as well, too. Celtic Cross. And right here in the center, you have dwarves and gnomes. So your creative self may be a little, I don't know what's going on with your creative self. Either you are expanding or you're retracting your creative self. It could either go both ways. So there's a need to possibly, I don't know, I don't know what it is. It's just more so like an extra sense, excuse me. This extra sensory, I can't even talk, extra sensory abilities. Okay, so like listening and intuition, clairsentience, clairaudience, you may be delving more into these abilities, learning more about them. You may be having interesting dreams. That may be something that you want to look into. So I kind of look at it as, maybe your dreams are very important to you. And I'm being guided to say, pay attention to them. I do feel like you have a loved one that may have crossed over, that may be trying to communicate with you, is what this feels like to me. So you do have a loved one who is trying to communicate with you. They have something to show you, is the feeling that I'm getting. So someone has passed that is trying to communicate something to you in general, okay? This already happened. This is not new. This is an older, look at the gnome has gray hair. So this could have been a grandparent, this could have been an aunt, a godparent. They're trying to communicate something to you. It could be about a child, but I'm getting noise. So I don't know what that even means to you. Noise. So I don't know if somebody, this doesn't have to be somebody that crossed over. This could be somebody, maybe there's spiritual activity in your home, or there's spiritual activity somewhere where you are, and maybe there's a spirit in your home that's making sounds. Wow, really deep. Yeah, and it could be a spirit of an older person is what it feels like. I'm being guided to say sage. Maybe it's not that kind of energy that you want in your home, is a feeling that I get. Very interesting. So you may be opening up spiritually in the sense that you feel spiritually vulnerable. You know what I mean? That may be what's going on here. And maybe, you're picking up, like you're feeling the presence, or you're seeing the presence of loved ones, or like somebody's in the house, or if this isn't somebody who passed, this could be somebody that is old and they're in the house and they're walking around, and they're the ones that are making noise. That you may not be getting any sleep. If you're a parent, you're not getting any sleep, but you may have an older person in the house that's, I don't know, keeping you awake, I guess. I don't know what they're doing. The past has the 5 of air. So I don't know if you backstabbed somebody or somebody backstabbed you. That could be what the noise is about. This may be social media noise. You may be arguing with someone online at night about something. Either somebody making noise in the sense that they're very, it could be the kind of work that you do. It doesn't mean that somebody has to be making noise literally, like making noise in the terms of, oh my gosh, like they're so popular, they're doing a good job, etc. Right here in the past, it's kind of like, you may have had to deal with some kind of jealousy or hateration right here with the 5 of air. And a lot of it is online situations. So I'm getting diss. So I don't know if you're dissing somebody online. I don't know what is going on there. That may be something that's going on. Or you are on the outside looking into somebody getting backstabbed online. That could be another situation. It could be another air sign, a Libra, a Gemini, or another Aquarius energy, that they may be the ones who are older than you and they're the creative one, but it's like they can't be trusted. Like they kind of like, they're judgmental. So whoever you're dealing with online, they're a judgmental person, and like I don't know what it is. They could have done something to you. You know what I mean? Spiritually, that could be what's going on here. People can make you trip out. I'm just going to say, so any noises and sounds that you're hearing, literally, like someone literally could be making you feel like you're tripping. I don't know if you smoked, somebody smoked, you could have been tripping literally on something, tripping, like smoked something and tripping off of it. That could be that could be why you're seeing and hearing things. And I don't know, it could be something you tripped off of something, or somebody else is tripping off of something. That's crazy that I'm picking that up. The 5 of air is like people could be talking about it online, like living a lie, like doing this, that, and the third, whatever that means. But you live up to your truth with doors and gnomes and the 5 of air. Like, I don't care what people think that I got myself into. I understand. I know who I am already. I know I'm a guru. I know I'm this, that, and the third. I know I make noise. Literally making noise. You may be into music, or somebody else is, and they're the ones that are making actual noise online. That could be some, popularity wise. People may have been really rude online to you. I don't know if you were being the rude one, talking about how you did this, how you did that. And it could either go both ways. This 5 of air doesn't have to be bad energy all the time. This could literally be like you stand your ground online. Like, you're very adamant on the things that you talk about, the things that you believe in to other people. Yes, people may cast judgment on you. People may be rude. People may say things just because they're jealous. People say things because they're jealous. Everybody smokes. If that's the case, everybody smokes. You know what I mean? So what? Right here in the future, you have the fire element, communication, passionate communication, So you may be, I'm getting like you may be changing accounts with the fire element here. So whatever that means. So it could be a bank account, maybe making noise. Maybe your bank account is making noise in the sense that, I don't know, maybe somebody's using you maybe have a tie, or maybe you let somebody use your card, and like the account is making noise in the sense that you yourself are spending too much money. I don't know. Maybe that's why you have the 5 of air here in the past. Like, you told people that you weren't going to spend so much money, but you didn't listen to them, and that may be what you're making noise about. Like, I know how much money I'm spending already. I don't need extra parents to tell me how to spend my money. Right here in the future with the fire element, it's kind of like, shut up. You know what I mean? It's fire. It's literally a ball of fire. If you look at it, ball of fire, literally spit fire. That's what it looks like. If you want to pretend, if you're a singer, if you're an artist, you're spitting fire. It makes me think of poetry. That's what they say here in New York, like spitting words, spit fire. It's like you're really good. Like, your words are good. Whatever comes out of your mouth is good. If you sing, you rap, you cipher, whatever it is that you do, it's really, really good. So it just feels like you got jealousy, you got haters, you know what I mean? And that may be why you have to spit fire at them. People may just be jealous of your partnership, your relationship, your job, your abilities, because I was getting channeling here. So it could be psychic abilities people are hating on. I don't know. The fire element here in the future is kind of like, I'm going to continue to do as I please. Like, who gives a fuck what you think? I don't care. Right here in the overview, you have the 9 of earth. So you're happy. You're pretty much settled financially at home. At least for now, is the feeling that I get. So the 9 of earth is kind of like, I'm comfortable, but don't be too comfortable. And that may be what either you're making noise. Someone may be literally saying you're too comfortable. You're the one that's saying somebody else is too comfortable, or somebody's coming to you and saying you're too comfortable. Basically, the 5 of air and the 9 of earth. You're too comfortable where you are. Expand with the 9 of earth energy. So it's kind of like being too comfortable doing the same kind of thing over and over again. Like, there's a need to expand, whatever that applies to. Now, it could be work. It could be a relationship. You may want to expand a relationship. I'm getting polygamous kind of situation. Maybe you want to look into that. That may be something, that may be what you're getting judged for. Maybe people are saying that you're married, or you have this child with this person, but you're seeing this, that, and the third. But that may be what you're making noise about. That's what I'm saying. Or you and your partner live in your family's home. That could be something. And maybe, like, I don't know, you're disturbing, somebody in general is like disturbing the peace with the dwarves and gnomes and the 5 of air. So people literally may be disturbing your peace. They may be coming into your life and trying to tell you how to live your life, how to spit your fire, basically, I didn't ask for a manager. You know what I mean? With the dwarves and gnomes and the fire element, I didn't necessarily, you may want a manager, I don't know. But I didn't ask for your input. I didn't ask for your output. I don't even care. You know what I mean? I didn't ask for it. Why are you giving it to me? I don't care. So you may be dealing with a manager that like feels like they're, a domineering. You may be dealing with a very dominating manager that is just like, I don't know, got their head above all, is what it feels like. Your foundation has Yansa. So this is basically like tower. If you are a female, you are towering over a lot of issues in your life. I got through a lot without even going that far. We're just like 5 cards here. Okay. But I'm going to clarify to see what's going on. You are making noise in the sense that you stand your ground in what you believe in as a parent. You know what I mean? As a teacher, whoever you are, you spit fire, you make noise, but people are hating on that. There's jealousy. You may cipher. People are jealous of that. That could be something that's going on. Music, you may be musically inclined, and maybe people try to come into your life and tell you how to manage your music, how to manage your albums, where to get started. But you're just like, I got it. Like, I got it. Like, relax, back off a little bit. Okay. Let's see what Dwarves and Gnomes says here. All right, now I'm going to go to your 5 of air. Okay, done. So let's see what's going on here. So Dwarves and Gnomes has a message from Earth. This literally looks like all your creativity. So you may be communicating with Earth sign individuals, or you have Earth a part of your chart. A lot of this is creativity. A lot of this is kind of like you may be dealing with nosiness night and day. Literally, people are in your stuff night and day. So whatever kind of work that you do, whatever lifestyle that you're living, people are in it night and day, or you yourself are working night and day. Like you're slaving. Literally, okay? You are slaving. The 9 of Earth has the 5 of water. So that's why I was getting the too comfortable. So either you're too comfortable in a job and now it's time to go, or you're too comfortable in somebody's home and it's time to go. So that could either go both ways. If it's a relationship, maybe someone is too comfortable in the terms of maybe they're not helping you. Could be water sign energy that's not helping you. It could even be a child or somebody that's younger that's they're free, free loading off of you a little bit with the 9 of Earth and the 5 of water. Right here in the past, you have the sign of Virgo with the 5 of air. So you may have I'm getting dissed. So you may have dissed a Virgo, or a Virgo dissed you right there in the past. So a Virgo energy may be like, if it's online, it may be a diss, but it's indirect. With I kind of see it as indirect, because if you look at this card, like their whole head is covered. So it's not like they're not outwardly saying it to your face. Like the whole body, the face is covered. So they can't really show their face to you, if you want to look at it that way. So it's basically somebody's not able to show their face, but they're talking smack online. You know what I mean? Somebody's just not able to show their face. So that it could be something that you're dealing with. Right here in the future, the fire element has the Earth, okay? Cycles changing. I was getting spit fire and venom, spitting fire, literally harsh words coming out of your mouth or somebody else's mouth. But it's kind of like that. There's a toning down of that energy because it's coming to a close, okay? I look at this card and I look at the snake. So you may, like, if it was a Virgo energy that you had going, this is Earth. So it may be Virgo energy that you had to deal with, or other Earth sign energies that you had to deal with here, that they may have been the ones that were doing this to you, or you were doing this to them. The Earth, like the snake around the Earth kind of represents to me, shutting up a snake. Literally, somebody who's sneaky, someone who's nosy, someone who thinks that they know it all. That could be something that you're dealing with here. So it could be Earth sign energy. You want to shut them up. That could be something that's going on with the fire element and the Earth element. Right here in the foundation, you have Yansa and the 8 of air. Yansa and the 8 of air is basically like, who do you think you are? You think you're big and powerful. You know what I mean? Big and powerful, big and strong. So either you're dealing with a female. This could be a female that you're dealing with that maybe it could be a female that does not like your style of management. That could be something that's going on here. And that's why the 8 of air is here. And they could be the ones that are saying, who do you think you are? You know what I mean? Or you're doing that to them. So this reading basically feels like to me that you or somebody else around you is trying to indirectly cast judgment upon you or to somebody else that you're dealing with. There's a need to shut them up right here in the future, but I feel like you succeeded in doing so. You succeeded in doing that. I do feel like I'm getting luck. I don't know what you did. Lock what? Lock door? I don't know what you did. I don't know what the hell the lock means. Put a lock on it. That could be something that you're like, you could have put a lock on it. Or I don't know, you put a lock on something. You put a lock on a career, on people in general, etc. here, okay? Let me see what the outcome is. Let's see what the outcome is here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So you have basically what this looks like is like you either got people trying to manage you and you're not agreeing with their style of management, or they don't agree with yours. That could be something that's going on here. You have somebody who's trying to tell you how to be creatively. Like, who are you? Like, I already know what I'm doing. Like, why are you coming into my space telling me how to speak, how to be, what to say? Like, why are you in my space telling me that? So basically, like, you just, like, it feels like having to stand your ground this week. You already know who the shady person is that has been saying things about you, and it's a Virgo energy here for sure. You got a Virgo that's being a little bit shady. They're being indirect with it. They're not being able to come forward like with their face. They're not being able to show their face. It's kind of like somebody literally talking behind a hay, or they're talking behind a wall. Somebody's talking behind a wall about you, saying that you're too comfortable somewhere and that it's time to leave, or you think that somebody is too comfortable somewhere and it's time for them to leave. So basically, you know, be careful who you choose to be your friends. You know, this could be a Virgo that is a part of your family, or this could be like a mutual friend, a family friend that they're a bit shady, and you knew, you had an inkling that they were a bit shady to begin with. You know what I mean? You had an inkling about it to begin with already. So I don't understand where the surprise is coming from. So that could be one situation. I'm not just going to keep it there on that one note. It literally could be like, if it's not that, it's a job situation. You may not like how somebody manages a job. You may have been talking on the side to somebody else. It could have been a Virgo. You could have been doing the shady work with a Virgo and saying maybe the manager wasn't doing a good job. You know, it could have been a female manager talking about, like, I'm getting the amenities. You know, the amenities, maybe something wasn't set. The amenities in the sense that, you know what, maybe you planned out something. Maybe you were hoping that there was going to be something there that wasn't there anymore. That could be something like, this could literally be like a hotel that you're trying to go to, or an apartment, and you're saying like, hey, like, I expected this to be here, and this is not what I asked for, with Yansa and the 8 of Air. So literally could be a hotel. It could be an apartment where something is missing. You know, you could have moved in and saying something is missing, and this may be the person that you're having to deal with. I'm getting dislike. So you may have to deal with a person that, I don't know if they dislike you, you dislike them because of their management. Either they feel like they feel entitled to manage you, or they feel like whatever their words, whatever they say is somehow in charge of your life. It could be your mother. I don't know. It could be your mother. It could be someone who looks out for you, but you feel like you don't really need the help. You don't need it. Whatever it is, you feel like you don't need the help. So let's see what the outcome is here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is the outcome? Okay, so you have the Ace of Air here. Ace of Air, you have a new ideas coming into mind, coming into play about this situation. It feels like you want to look for a new place to live. That may be, so it literally feels like if you moved in somewhere, that could be another situation. You could have moved in somewhere and maybe something with the faucet wasn't right. Something wasn't put in that you thought, like a bed frame, or something was missing from a hotel room. Could be as simple as like shampoo or hair dryer, and you're going to like the front desk and saying, hey, this shit is missing, like, you know, I want my money back, or something's missing, I want my money back. You know, that may be something that's going on here. Right here in the past could literally be like the planning process. You know, this could literally be like being sneaky and not telling people what you were doing, and kind of like it kind of came back in a weird way. So if you tried to get a place or an apartment or something, it kind of like came back out of nowhere is a feeling that I get. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. So it's kind of like being sneaky, but being in denial at the same time about being sneaky with the Ace of Air energy here. This kind of feels like a new opportunity that you want to take on. This situation could be a new opportunity that people are jealous of that you're getting offered with the Ace of Air energy. So that's literally, could that be what's going on here? People are jealous of an opportunity that you're being offered. You know, That could be what's going on. So literally, like, spitting fire is like, demand your respect, demand your placement. Either you or somebody else is dealing with this. Okay? All right. All right, Aquarius, that concludes it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please hit me up on email. For private readings, do the same thing. At the end of the video, there will always be a card that will show you how to contact me, okay? So have a blessed week, and let me know how this resonates with you, okay, Aquarius? Take care. Bye.